Hi everybody, welcome to Acting Advice Part 2. This is Part 2 of our 5-part series. So what is this tool and how can you implement it for yourself? It's all about finding your state of being, and this works best for supporting roles or even smaller than supporting role characters. One thing that's really important to realize is that if you are a supporting character, you're not the lead. A lead in a movie or a lead in a show in the entire series, they're going to be a different person typically at the end of the movie compared to how they were at the beginning of the movie. If you think about Rocky. Rocky at the beginning of the movie, he's this fighter. Nobody knows who he is. He doesn't really believe in himself. He doesn't know if he can actually make it to the top. And then, boom, he gets a shot. And he's a whole different person at the very end. He trains, and you see his confidence and everything shifts towards the end of that movie. So, main characters tend to go through hills and valleys, and there's a lot of shifts in their characters. Whereas supporting characters, or even smaller roles than supporting characters, don't always have those shifts. A lot of times, those characters, who they were at the beginning of the movie, is who they are at the end of the movie. And you have to realize if you're playing a supporting character, you are supporting the lead to that movie or the lead in that TV show. So when you're playing the character, you're not necessarily trying to make your character the lead. And what you want to find for yourself is when you have a character that you're auditioning for or you get booked for and you're a supporting character or you're smaller than a supporting character, something that can really help you guys is finding out, what is this character's state of being? Does this character always have a chip on their shoulder? Is this character always trying to support their best friend? Are you the one who's kind at heart? Or are you the character who's trying to bring your friend down and not make him believe in himself? Are you more of an antagonist in this project? If you can find out what your state of being is, it can help you in the process of playing your characters and how you choose to go and navigate within this world. Certain characters, an example of this is, say, Aunt May from the original Spider-Man. She was a very caregiving character. Throughout that entire film, what is she trying to do? She's trying to make sure Peter's okay. She's caring for him. So if I'm playing that character, what I'm going to be thinking about is, how can I make Peter's day great? How can I care for him? Is Peter doing okay? That's constantly going to be on my mind if I'm working within this character, because that's that character's state of being. Or if we look at a show like Cobra Kai and we look at Anthony LaRusso, he's the son of Daniel LaRusso in the first season. In the first season, he didn't really have many lines, didn't speak very much. That was a very small character within that season. But the point is, when you're watching that, you can see, what is this character's state of being? Well, this kid, he's a spoiled kid who likes to play his video games all the time. He doesn't want to do anything else. He's constantly fixated on this, the games. He's not focused on anything else. And that's how that character was acting within the story, but that was his state of being. And this works really well for those roles where you're playing those smaller parts. Because when you're playing those smaller parts, there's not a lot of shifts and hills and valleys that you have to necessarily go through compared to the main character. Now, can the main character also have a state of being? Yes, they can. But sometimes I've noticed for actors, if they focus on that state of being too much, meaning if they think of, say, Zac Efron's character in 17 again, and how, okay, this guy, he's cool and he's nice, and they just focus on that, then sometimes what an actor can miss on are some of the hills and valleys that he also played within that movie. And we can pick a ton of movies with leading characters, how they have hills and valleys and everything shifts. And sometimes when an actor thinks about a state of being, they get too fixated on it. And that's where sometimes the actor can run into some dangers of making their character sometimes one note or a little bit flat. But when you're playing a supporting character or a really small role, you're supporting the other actor. So what you bring and how you contribute yourself is already telling the storytelling process. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with everything. Click that notification bell so you can be posted on when the next part is going to come out, which is going to be part 3. Also, if you guys are interested in our 10-hour acting masterclass, our 2.0 version, that's going to be down in the description down below and also in the comment section if you guys are interested in that, as well as our 10 acting resume templates. Alrighty? See you guys next time. Bye-bye.